Daxos, what a pleasant surprise.
This morning's full of surprises, Leonidas.
We've been tricked.
A few hundred. This is a surprise.
Silence! We heard Sparta was on the warpath. We were eager to join forces.
If it is blood you seek, you're welcome to join us.
Would you bring only this handful of soldiers against Xerxes? You see, I was wrong to expect Sparta's commitment to at least match our own.
Doesn't it? You, there. What is your profession?
I'm a potter. So,
And you, Arcadian, what is your profession?
sculptor, sir.
You?
Blacksmith.
Spartans! What is your profession? See, old friend, I brought more soldiers than you did.
All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone. Blessing to the elect of Yasha, and salutation to you, Akim, out there enduring this truth and sincerity and looking forward to getting out of this place. All right. Quick little lesson, man. As you can see, the title, quality over quantity. Okay. The Lord deals with quality. All right. He don't really deal with quantity. Okay. It's like, would you rather have 3 packs of Roman noodles, or would you, you know what I'm saying, have a nice serving of some gourmet noodles, you know? All right. Let me jump into it. Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Most High thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So right off the rip, we are a special people that the Lord has chosen. That's quality. Okay? Let me look up this word special. It's the Hebrew word sagalah, which is possession or property. Value property, peculiar treasure, a treasure. And we all know treasures are held dear to someone. You know, treasure is something you can cherish. All right, it's value. It's something of value. You know, if you receive something from a elderly person, okay, in your family, you know, something tangible, you know, and they pass on, you hold that dear. You know what I'm saying? Something of value because an important person gave it to you. All right? And this is how the Lord look at us as a treasure. Okay? A peculiar treasure. Let's look up peculiar. Strange or odd, unusual. All right? So it's something that's out of the ordinary. Hey, and through the Spirit, say that exactly right there. You know? So it's something out of the ordinary. We are something out of the ordinary. Why? Because Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai holds us dear, man. All right? So out of all of the nations upon the face of the earth, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai has chosen us, the Israelites, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? Matter of fact, that reminds me of another scripture, Deuteronomy, which I want to get. Okay? So that's the Hebrew word sagalah. All right? Deuteronomy 7:7. The Most High did not set his love upon you, nor choose you because you were more in number than any people, for you were the fewest of all people, man. So he wasn't like, oh, this nation right here, they got a lot. You know, there's a lot of them. I want them. No, we was actually the fewest of all the people, man, at the time. All right. Now, of course, through a covenant, the promises and the blessings, we were going to be as the sand of the sea. All right, we was going to become a great nation, but at the time we was chosen, we was not. Okay, it says, but because the Most High Yahweh loved you, and because He would keep the oath which He had sworn unto your father, hath the Most High brought you out with a mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen, from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. And at the end of the day, He only used 2 men. He used, mainly Moses, but Aaron was by his side. He used, them two to really deliver the Israelites out of Egypt. He didn't have a whole army that came down there and marched down. Okay. Let me see. Just go 3 chapters before. All right. Yeah, here we go. Deuteronomy 4:1. Now therefore hearken, O Israel, Yasha'Allah, unto the statutes and unto judgments which I teach you, for to do them, that ye may live and go in and possess the land which the Most High, your power of your fathers, giveth you. Ye shall not add unto the word which I command you, neither shall ye diminish aught from it, that ye may keep the commandments of the Most High Yahweh, your power, which I command you. Your eyes have seen what the Most High did because of Baal Peor. For all the men that follow Baal Peor, the Most High thy power hath destroyed them from among you. But ye that did cleave unto the Most High Yahweh, your power, are alive, every one of you, this day. All right. Let's just jump to 5. It says, behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Most High, your power, commanded me. My power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them. So you have to keep the law, statutes, commandments. Okay? For this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nation. So it makes you a peculiar people by the laws and statutes that the Most High has given us, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people, based off of the stipulations that He has given us. Okay? Now, the law, for the most part, applies to the other nations as well, but that's why we, through Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Lord willing, we are a part of that number. We're going to govern the world. And it said the nations is going to flow into us, because once the kingdom of heaven is established, all right, once the kingdom of heaven is established, we're going to push our law, statute, commandments to 100% throughout the earth to make everybody on the same page. There's no more worshiping Buddha. There's no more worshiping Allah. There's no more worshiping a fucking stone, a block, a rock, some rose beads, idols, and none of that. No. It's going to be the law, statutes, commandments, the same thing that made us to have our wisdom and understanding in the sight of the nations, and for them to see that we was a great nation and a wise and understanding people. That's what we're going to push upon the other nations, man. All right. It says, for what nation is there so great, who had the Most High so nigh unto them, as the Most High our power is in all things that we call upon Him for? And what nation is there so great, that had statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law, which I set before you this day? Only take heed to thyself, and keep thy soul diligently. So you got to diligently be in it. Lest thou forget the things which thine eyes have seen, and lest they depart from thy heart all the days of thy life. But teach them thy sons and thy sons' sons. All right? Especially the day that thou stoodest before the Most High Yahweh in Horeb, when the Most High said unto me, gather me the people together, and I will make them hear my words, that they may learn to fear, me all the days that they shall live upon the earth, and that they may teach their children. Now, of course, from then till now, we have lost sight of that as a nation. Okay? And everybody don't hear the voice of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and they can't take heed to the voice of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They basically lost in the sauce. They lost and they drunken. Hey, they drunk off Babylon juice, man. to the fact that they would rather seek shelter, comfort, dreams, American dreams, whatever, here in America, opposed to sacrificing that life or their lives, I would say, not their actual life, but their lifestyle, and getting right with Yahweh Shem Shai. Therefore, the Most High has an elect, all right, which is Zechariah 13, 8 and 9. He talks about 2/3 of our people got to be cut off and die, man. Okay, so you go back, way back to the beginning with the Adamites. He chose the Adamites, all right? He already was choosing, okay? And from then, he had I don't know it all in particular order, but from there he dealt with Seth. He dealt with Abel, of course. He dealt with Seth. All right. He dealt with Shem. He dealt with Abraham. He dealt with all the way down, and then comes down to Noah. All right. So at the time of Noah, all right, at the time of Noah, okay, yeah, Noah was before Abraham, Salakia. But at the time of Noah, when he flooded the earth, he only saved 8 people out of the whole world. All right, because he just dealt with that family like that. Okay, when you think about Gideon, they had thousands of troops, but he only took 300 to fight the Midianites, to deliver the Midianites in the hand. And he said it so I could show my power. You know what I'm saying? You had Moses and Aaron against Babylon for the most part. There's quality. It's always quality. The Lord don't have to come strengthen numbers, man, because he's the Most High, Yahweh Shem Shai. He's going to come as humble as possible and show forth his power, man. Okay? He's going to show forth his power, all right? So, let me go here. I was going to bring up some crazy stuff. Let's see if it'll go straight to it. Oh, it did. All right. So, here we go. This is Philippians 2:1. If there be therefore any consolation, Hamashiach, any comfort, all right, if any comfort of love, if any fellowship of the Spirit, and if any bowels and mercies, fulfill ye my joy, that ye be like-minded, having the same love, being of one accord, of one mind, right? Because remember, from the beginning, he gave us these laws, statutes, and commandments to be different from the other nations. We was like-minded within that. But from then, we lost that. But now we got it back as well as they did, when this was written. The truth was starting to come back out. All right? It says, being of one accord, of one mind. And the reason why I use the clip, all right, the clip of 300 is because he said, I brought more soldiers than you. He only had 300 of them. Obviously, the Arcadians had more than that when he said he brought this handful of soldiers. But it's just the fact that they was like-minded. They was in one accord, all right? That's quality over quantity. Okay, if you playing 5-on-5 basketball, the other team, everybody want to be the point guard. They're going to lose, man. But our team, everybody going to play their part. We're going to win. Okay? Because at the end of the day, it's all about the same goal. In their team, everybody want to be the star. They want to shine. Therefore, it's going to be all out of whack, man. All right? It says, let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves. So think about the man on the next to you. All right? Remember when the Spartans was in formation? You gotta, you can't lift that shield up, man. You can't be a part of this army. Because you protecting the man next to you, man. All right? Look not every man on his own thing, but every man also on the things of others. So you have to be considerate of others, man. That's quality. Okay? That's quality. Because thinking about quantity would be getting what everybody have and not just, it's like if you out to eat. You know what I'm saying? They bring in a rolls and you take like 3 or 4 rolls and it's like 8 of y'all. No, man, you gotta be considerate. Just split it amongst everybody, man. That shows quality in your character. All right. Here we go. Verse 5. It says, "Let this mind be in you, which was also in Hamashiach Yahushai, who being in the form of Most High, thought it not robbery to be equal with the Most High." So even though he came down here, he did all the miracles. Okay, he didn't put himself on the same level of the Most High. He didn't. He always said, "I'm here to do my Father's work." All right, he respected his lot. He respected his job, and he played his part out. All right, verse 7, "But made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of men." So he humbled himself. Okay, he had power. He came down here in the flesh. Was tempted. All right, and he overcame the temptation, man. He came down here. He was beaten. He was spit on. All right, he was punched in the face, thorns upon his head. He was hung up on a cross. He was crucified. He was pierced in his side. All of that, man. All right? But at the end of the day, he knew he had to do what he had to do for the salvation of Yasharallah, man. Okay? It said, "But made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of men. And being found in fashion as a man, he humbled himself, and became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross. Wherefore the Most High also hath highly exalted him, and given him a name which is above every name, that at the name of Yahushai every knee should bow, of things in heaven, and things in earth, and things under the earth." All right? "And that every tongue should confess that Yahushai HaMashiach is Lord, to the glory of the Most High, the Father," man. Okay? So at the end of the day, he did what he had to do in order to get the job done, man. All right? The Lord deals with quality. He didn't bring down 5, he didn't bring down Yahushai and use his brother, because he had actual brothers, and use all the 12 disciples for them to get. He used one out of all of them. Yeah, and when Yahushua was on the earth, he rode with 12 disciples, man. Okay, he didn't. You see the whole congregation that was following him and all of that. He didn't keep them around all the time, and all of them to stay around all the time. And he knew what to say and how to say it to separate the real from the fake, man. It's about quality, and quality comes with sincerity, and sincerity comes with, do you want to get the fuck out of here or not, man? Okay, because the Lord, He's gonna do. The Lord is gonna do what He's gonna do. He said He was gonna put us in this position, and He was gonna deliver us about this place. He was gonna bring hell and havoc to the planet Earth. All right, death and destruction and bloodshed. All right, He said He's going to do that. He's a power of His word. All right, He shall not lie. But you, on the other hand, you don't know your position nor your lot. All you know is that to fear the Most High and keep His commandments. That's the whole duty of men. So that's your job, man. To fear the Most High, give Him reverence. He will fuck you up, to be blunt. All right? And He's the reason you breathing. The reason you can see if you can, hear if you can, smell if you can, taste if you can. Anything you have or don't have is because of Him. So that's enough to respect Him and reverence Him and fear Him alone, man. Okay? And keep the commandments to your best ability. And we have commandments to make our bodies a living sacrifice, to give diligence to make our calling of the election sure, to defend the gospel, to be soldiers, man. Okay? The precept is slipping my mind right now. Endure hardness, all right, as a good soldier. Okay? We have commandments. That's the duty of man. That's our duty. Okay? Remember, man, it's quality over quantity. America can't give you anything the Lord is not going to give you, man. The Lord is going to give you quality. All right? America can give you quantity, and that's anything. And to be honest, it's going to actually be both, man. In the kingdom of heaven, it's going to give you quality and quantity, man. All right? So with that, call Halal Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay? Double honor to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessing to the elect of Yasha. All right? And salutation to him and blessings, man. To you, Akim. Looking forward to getting out of this place and teaching this truth and sincerity. All right? Shalom.